Hey guys, this is Ackley SamAttack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about my other pair of block pretty much a warm-up dance booties that I actually got that I was originally supposed to use for, of course, my ballet cosplays for sure before that massive flaw that I had experienced that they're not functional outdoors, but regardless on that, I still think they actually are a great pair of dance booties that I actually got some time ago for sure, and I think they really do help out in the long run, and of course doing what it's functioning to do in the first place for sure, and I really do admire, of course, how well they actually turned out regardless for sure. So yeah, part of me did kind of wish they would pretty much work like the ones, the new pair that I actually got in functioning outdoors for sure, but I still think they're great ones to have if you ever do want to do something in studio or of course for warm-up and stuff before practice and performance for sure. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say in the long run for sure. So yeah. If you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back for sure. So yeah, no real harm done for sure. I'll just be here, actually looking quite cute, right until you come back for sure. Because, well, I mean, don't deny it, ballerinas are quite cute for sure. So yeah, I'm pretty sure my girlfriend actually agrees with me on that. So yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll give it to that thought alone. I guess if anything, I'm honestly quite surprised for, of course, what I'm actually seeing by far for sure. But it was a good try for me to get these pair nonetheless, and I'm sure I'll actually work something out eventually. So yeah. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start off this episode as we normally do. Well, it looks like we're down to, of course, this final part in this trilogy for the time being. And yes, I did originally thought of this as a duology for sure, but I've decided to cram this in at the last minute to make it a trilogy for sure. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, in the long run for sure. So yeah, but I guess a lot of you guys are quite curious, what do you think I'm going to be talking about for this episode? Well, keeping to the theme of course, pretty much of course, ballet, for, of course, this episode, like we did in the couple of, in the last couple of episodes for sure, and kind of makes sense of how I'm still actually in this outfit for sure. So yeah, I figure I would probably talk about pretty much a few other things I actually got that is ballet themed that could really help tie things together. And that being, of course, all of these. So yeah, what I actually got right here is, of course, this whole stack for sure of course, some nice mesh bags, as you can see here, pretty much made to actually store your ballet shoes for sure. So yeah, I did manage to get these straight off of Amazon some time ago. This blue one that I got right here, and of course, pretty much this whole packing of course, 5 of these from what I can gather for sure. I think that's pretty much what I can gather for sure. I know I might be missing quite a few for sure, but regardless, these are, of course, yeah, I have, of course, got all these all in pink for sure that I've actually decided to use for sure for any one of my future ballet cosplays that I've got coming up for sure, even the ones I got currently for sure. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front for sure, and I guess you can probably see why I wanted to get these for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, we might as well go ahead and talk about these ones for sure. So yeah. Alrighty then, so now that we got the introduction out of the way, we can now go ahead and finally talk about these mesh bags for sure. Now, I guess a lot of you guys are actually quite curious, how did I manage to actually get my hands on, of course, all these for sure? Well, I knew as time goes on, since after my the success I had with, of course, my ballerina Barbara cosplay for sure, I definitely know that I need to cram in as much as I can to, of course, make room for plenty of other ballet-themed cosplays that I've already got planned out for sure, and of course, that even includes pretty much not just getting the stuff I need to make all these possible, but also get some ballet wear and, of course, some essentials and everything to really help tie everything together to where we need to be for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, I guess in order to, of course, make all of my ballet cosplays possible, I need to actually pretty much know what it takes to actually be like one of those ballet dancers, to be honest, for sure. So yeah, I guess it is quite obvious, of course, that front, and truth be told, I never actually dabbled into that for any of these cosplays for sure, but I do know ballet-themed cosplays as of recently have actually been garnered up some really great reputation for being quite cute for sure, which I guess it is understandable when you really think about it for sure. So yeah, whether it be pretty much something that is, of course, has ballet themed all over it for sure, which is, of course, well, Princess Tutu, which gained its popularity for sure, or anyone who actually wants to pretty much give any sort of character a bit of a ballet flair to it for sure. Kind of like what I've actually done with both Barbara from Genshin Impact and what I'm doing right now with Ruby Rose from Ruby for sure. And oh yeah, let's not forget to mention Lai Ren, also from Ruby as well. So yeah, I guess I knew pretty much given to that mindset alone, I definitely know that I need to pretty much get right into the mindset of a ballet dancer for sure, and get what I need to get to really make all these work for sure. So yeah, and luckily enough, these mesh bags, as you can see here, are definitely the case that I got straight off of Amazon for sure. And from what I can gather, I think for while they do actually look like regular old bags for sure, and I think you may think they're actually made to, of course, store your ballet slippers in, right? Well, that is true, yes, but it's not just that, but I guess if anything, for any female ballet dancer for sure, they're, of course, also made to, of course, store your point shoes in for sure, pretty much from what I can gather, and of course, keep them nice and safe and everything, just to name a few for sure. And I'm only saying that as we speak because, well, I think currently as of now, for while I am learning a bit of ballet by myself currently as we speak, and, well, I guess as of now, I currently have yet to, of course, take some adult ballet classes for sure in order to gain myself more experience that can help out with, of course, my ballet cosplays that I got currently. Sadly, as of now, I'm not currently trained to be on point shoes as of now for sure, because, well, I guess a lot of people are saying those are actually untrained to be in point shoes can result in serious injury. And there is some truth to that statement when you really think about it. And if you come across a ballet dancer, they would definitely tell you the same thing for sure. So I'm only going, of course, what I currently got as of now. And of course, I'm not taking any risks as of now for sure, because I know dancing in point shoes can actually require a lot of training for sure. So yeah, that's something to really keep in mind for sure. And sadly, I don't have that SAG training as of now, so it'll be hard to say on when the time will be right for me on that. But I guess for the time being, I still think these mesh bags, as you can see here, are still going to be put into good use regardless for any of my ballet slippers that I currently got for sure. Especially the ones I currently got on for, of course, this outfit for sure. So yeah, I think it's pretty much what I can say, of course, on that front for sure. So yeah, now that I finally got that out of the way, we can now go ahead and finally talk about these for sure. So yeah. Okay, so I guess now that we finally got that out of the way, we can now go ahead and finally talk about these mesh bags for sure. Now, just for safekeeping, I guess pretty much of anything, I know I'm actually going to be talking about this blue one for sure, but I guess for the sake of the pink one for sure, I only got these in, of course, one pack from what I can gather for sure, so that would include multiple one of these for sure, but just for safekeeping, I'm only going to focus on pretty much one of them for sure, just to make things a whole lot more easier for sure. So yeah, I guess for the sake of these mesh bags, as you can see here, they actually do look very, very nice from what I can gather for sure. They actually they actually are shaped out quite well, like any other bag for sure. But I really do love, of course, the way they're actually, the material they use to actually make these work for sure. And everything else from what I've actually seen are actually quite nice for sure. So I guess for this case, I might as well start off with, of course, this blue one that I actually got right here. And yeah, I guess if anything, surprisingly enough, I actually did get this well over a year ago for sure. That I've decided to use for my ballerina Barbara cosplay as one of many essentials that can really help out with, of course, this cosplay. You know, just to show that Barbara has a nice pair of ballet slippers stored in here for sure. Ready to have on standby for when she'll actually perform in them for sure. And I think, given to what I'm actually seeing, I really do dig, of course, what I'm actually seeing by far. I do think pretty much the material they use, all in this nice blue color, actually do make it stand out quite well for sure. I really do like the way it's actually turned out for sure. So yeah, and of course, luckily enough, I think, given to the material, they actually are see-through, I'm not gonna lie, and I really do think it is actually quite nice from what I can gather, though I guess I will say it probably may be a little bit too thick from what I can gather, according to all this, but regardless, I still think they actually, this actually came out quite good, I'm not gonna lie, So yeah, based on my first impressions, it actually does look promising from what I've actually seen. So now, as for this pink one, as you can see here, I'm not gonna lie, I do think this one is actually way more prettier for sure. I mean, don't get me wrong, this one is actually still good, but I'm actually quite fascinated with, of course, this one for sure. And I can definitely tell the negging, of course, this one actually are quite nice. And yeah, I think with what I'm actually seeing, this really is something that I couldn't help but admire for sure. Even the adjustable strap for sure, to which I guess I forgot to mention, and of course this one. Well, I guess for the sake of this one, I do admire that they kept to the same blue color to help out, and of course with pretty much blend in with the coloring for, of course, this bag. While for this one, it's actually much more of a white bungee rope from what I've actually seen, with, of course, the black pretty much adjustable knob for sure to really to making its own thing, to which, honestly, to me, I think it's quite understandable for sure. I do think they actually are quite nice for sure. And what I actually do find all the more pretty is that they include a nice little clip art of a nice little ballerina dancing, to which, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually quite adorable for sure. So So yeah, I guess given to what I'm actually seeing, both of these styles of bags for sure are still quite nice for sure. But they actually do function differently. Yeah, I mean, they actually do look differently for sure, but they do function the same way. Of course, storing your ballet slippers or your point shoes on for sure to really help things flow out for sure. But we might as well put them to the ultimate test for sure and see how well they fare up, of course, on how well they're functioning. And luckily enough, I do came fully prepared for sure because, well, I actually do have this nice box, as you can see here, and of course, believe it or not, it actually contains a new pretty much a new set of ballet slippers for me to pretty much have on for my ballerina barber cosplay, all thanks to, of course, Grand Gear on Etsy. So yeah, I guess it is quite fitting because I really do love Grand Gear for sure, especially with the ballet slippers they actually have provided for sure. I really do think, even to this day, I still think they actually are quite impressive for sure. And I do love the way, of course, from the way it actually looks, they actually do give the illusion that it almost look like that if you see me performing from a far enough distance, that I almost do look like I'm actually wearing and dancing in a nice pair of point shoes for sure. So, but I'm only judging that based on, of course, the ribbons that are actually sewed on for sure to make them stand out. So yeah, with that being said, I think I might as well pull out one pair as we speak. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for, of course, this pair for sure. So yeah, I guess for the time being, as of now, I've decided to go for, of course, pretty much this pair of ballet slippers that I actually got on for this demonstration for sure. So yeah, I think we might as well go ahead and start off with, of course, if I can pretty much wrap the ribbons back around. So yeah, let's see how they turn out with, of course, this blue bag, as you can see here. And all right, and I think we might as well closing up, so okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think this actually is quite impressive from what I'm actually seeing. I do think this actually pretty much they do function quite well, and I guess you can see parts of course, the ballet slippers in there for sure, and yeah, I guess if anything, from what I'm actually seeing, I think they actually do function well as this not for this nice bag. And well, I will admit, I think the cord and stuff is pretty much long from what I can gather for sure, but regardless on that, I still think it actually worked quite well for sure, and I'm impressed with, of course, what I've actually seen. So yeah, let's go ahead and get these out. So yeah, I guess if anything, I guess this blue bag, despite it being a little bit too big from what I can gather, I really do think is actually quite nice for sure, and it definitely did the job quite well for sure. But now that we got that out of the way, we might as well see on how these pair will actually do with this pink one for sure. So let's go ahead and get it in there properly. And okay, I think now we're getting somewhere, and let's close it up. All right, well, I guess given to what I'm actually seeing right here, that's actually more like it for sure. You can definitely see that pretty much the ballet slippers in there actually do fit within this bag rather flawlessly for sure. And even the cord, I have to say, for me to carry these around for sure, are actually quite impressive for sure, and just the right length for sure. So just exactly what I need, so that way I can actually pretty much wrap it around my back and actually show that I actually do have the ballet slippers on hand for sure. Just as my way of saying, oh yeah, I'm definitely taking these pair with me for of course ballet practice for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, the blue bag is actually quite nice, but I do think these actually function way better from what I can gather, and I'm impressed with, of course, how it turned out. So let's go ahead and pretty much get the slippers out. So yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. And yeah, I definitely do think this pink bag from what I can gather really did the job much better than the blue one for sure. Yeah, I still like both for sure, but this one is actually more towards what I was looking for in the slightest. So yeah. Alrighty then, so yeah, now that we finally got that out of the way, and with all that said and done, that's pretty much everything that I can say for all these mesh bags for sure. So yeah, I guess overall, I actually really do enjoy these Ballet shoes mesh bags for sure, and yeah, I think it really did the job quite well. And of course, doing what it needs to do, just store and protect your ballet slippers for sure. And I really do think they actually are well worth it in the end for sure. And again, I think from what I'm actually seeing, this blue bag, from what I can gather, I do think is actually still quite good for sure. Though I will have to say, it might be a little bit too big from what I can gather, and I think I can store like maybe 2 or 3 pairs of ballet slippers in there in order to make it fit properly for sure. But I guess if I only just need one to actually bring with me, I definitely know these pink ones are of course well worth it nonetheless for sure. So, and keep in mind, I've of course got all these in one big pack for sure. So yeah, I do recommend getting one of these for sure. But you might want to prepare yourself for, of course, all this being in one pack for sure. But it will come in handy if you have multiple ballet slippers on hand that you want to bring with you for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, I do prefer the pink ones a whole lot more. But I do think, yeah, I do think both are actually still great nonetheless, and I do think it's actually well worth it. So if you got the time, I say definitely go on to Amazon and actually pick these up for sure. Trust me when I actually say I think you're actually going to be in for something really great with these, and I do think that's what really matters. So yeah. And I guess on that thought, that'll pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode. And by all means, let me know in the comments down below on what you thought of this one overall. I would love to know on what you guys think. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say. Of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode. And, well, I guess hopefully for next time, I guess it'll be back to basics as normal for sure. Just minus me and pretty much dressed in this ballerina Ruby Rose cosplay for sure. But hey, I do look pretty in this for sure. So yeah, I'm not gonna deny that hands down. So I guess right up until I'll actually talk about something a little bit more normal in the next episode, all I can say is thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll definitely see you in the next episode. Now, if you excuse me, I have myself a nice little ballet dance that I need to get out and perform for sure. So I'll definitely leave you at that. Take care, guys. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works,
or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTACTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.